Shalom everyone. So after we've been on live, I want to give a short and quicker update. It's already 1:30 a.m. June 19th. Let's sum up June 18th here in Israel. We've had few attacks in the last 24 hours, mostly towards the north and the center of Israel. Each time less than 10 missiles were launched, and it's an amazing situation. It seems like the Iranians hasn't or doesn't have the capability to launch more because when they launch so little amount, the Israeli defense systems, the Arrow, can destroy it easier. It seems that, let's get into details. We know that the Iranians are left with 1,200 missiles. That's the intelligence saying. They've launched since the beginning only 400, and out of the 400, 20 have hit the ground because most of them are intercepted or becoming into pieces when they come off the atmosphere or they go back to Earth. Basically, this is good percentage of interception, very good, over 90%. That's what they claim. That's literally saves a lot of people. In these 220 that have hit, we have 24, unfortunately, people that were killed. That's very, very upsetting. Just imagine yourself if these 400 missiles were 1,000 a day. 1,000 a day, 6 days, 6,000 rockets. Let's say, what, 2% are hitting the ground, 5%? That's scary, scary, scary thought because one rocket in Bat Yam destroyed the entire neighborhood. There's 12 buildings that people can't live there. 1,500 people of the town, 1% of the town um, are out of their homes. They can't go back because it's been destroyed. Another amazing detail, they've launched so far over 1,000 drones. Those Mashhads that the Russians are using, only less than 200 of them reached the Israeli borders, and none of them hit any target or the ground except falling on the ground after being exploded. It's being destroyed by Iron Dome, maybe the laser system, I don't know, they haven't reported, and for sure mostly by helicopters and airplanes, Israeli airplanes that destroy them on the way to hit the ground. That's amazing, amazing records, and this is a crazy, crazy, thank God, defense system that we have over here. I will just say a few things that are very important to us to remember. There's a lot of talking about America joining in, not joining. Just read in the news that Trump postponed the decision because he wants to give them the opportunity to give up their nuclear weapon and facilities, and Putin wants to take it out and help everyone. People, we have to understand something amazing that I don't know why you need to be innocent not to understand what is happening here. There's a huge, strong country, Iran, that is controlled by dictatorship. That at the beginning, when they came to power, a lot of liberals supported them because they thought they're going to bring something new to Iran. But basically, what they brought is a very, very fundamentalist control to Iran, and together with that, a threat to destroy Israel, but not only Israel. They say it very clear they want to destroy America. They developed missiles to get into the east coast of America, not talking about and mentioning Europe. They have this whole organization that is called the Revolutionary Guard, about 200,000 soldiers to protect the regime, but also to expand the ideology, this crazy ideology, and kill Israel, destroy Israel. This is unacceptable, and for so many years, for over 40 years, they've been aiming on Israel, telling us they're going to destroy us. Now, you must understand the nuclear power is basically to protect them so no one else can take them down, so they can keep on developing the program to destroy us. It's not a nuclear weapon. I mean, that's scary, but it's not a nuclear weapon that it will destroy us eventually. Let's say they're going to give up the nuclear weapon, there will be agreement. Like Obama had this agreement before. And what was happening with this agreement is that billions of dollars were poured over Iran, And this money was not going to the Iranian people, to human rights, to women to have better rights, and to education. This money went to build a ring of fire around Israel. Hamas was supported by Iran, Hezbollah, the Houthis, the militias in Iraq. They took over Iraq and Syria and Yemen. That's crazy. All to surround Israel and at once to attack. Thank God, when Hamas attacked on October 7th, if the Iranians were launching their 1,000 rockets and Hezbollah was launching, Hezbollah had 200,000 ammunitions, different kind of bombs that could fly into Israel, from drones, rockets, mortar shells, all of that. Not at once, but thousand by thousand, it could shut down Israel and bring Israel to a situation that is very, very, very dangerous. As long as they keep on saying they want to destroy us, that's the problem. This is the problem right now in Gaza with Hamas. People just don't get it. It's absurd. That's screaming out. If you had an enemy in front of you and telling you that they want to destroy you, and they didn't have a weapon, that's fine. They can mumble, they can say whatever they want. But if they had a weapon to destroy you, you would shoot immediately, you would kill. That's something that we are so innocent. We were innocent with Hamas. We thought, they're telling us they're going to destroy us, and they have the weapon, but no, the fence will help us and we'll have intelligence. And you saw what happened. But Iran is by far bigger, much more power. This ring of fire is the dangerous thing. Even if we're going to knock down the nuclear powers and the facilities, what is going on with the regime? That's the big question I think we have to ask, and everyone has to ask. I'm not saying we have to decide for the Iranian people. I hope the Iranian people will be supported by us to take an action and to liberate themselves from these crazy, crazy lunatic ayatollahs that controlling them since '79. And when you ask Israelis, do you want America to join or not? It's not a question of Israel. It's a question of America. America has been suffered from wars you didn't want to join after Iraq and Afghanistan. This is different, and it's very different because Israel is already fighting. Israel opened the path. The air is clean from air defense, and I hope there's much less obviously risk for American airplanes to fly over there and to take it down. It's going to show also, again, my opinion, Israeli opinion, to show the world that America is still in power. America is behind everyone, but also it's going to be for America. You all saying they should not have nuclear weapon. They are not willing to give up. Every time they're hiding here, they're hiding there. They're burying it under the mountains. Why for? To keep it, to sustain it there. And everyone saying they should not have a nuclear weapon, but no one is willing to take an action. Israel took the action, and now it's the time. Now it's the time to finish it. But not only to finish this, but to finish also the missiles, to finish also the ability and the capability of Iran to destroy us. I really hope that soon this will over with big peace program that will explode over here in the Middle East with Saudi Arabia and alignments with other countries, and America will be involved. It will strengthen America, it will weaken the enemies, and it will create an amazing reality over here in the Middle East. It will, I hope, one day, to go to Iran. The Israelis and the Iranians has nothing against each other. It's everyone talking about it. I just saw a video, I'll post it, of the first 1 million tourists in the end of the 70s. She was from Iran. She came to Israel right before in '77. 1 million, the first 1 million tourists in Israel, '77. She was an Iranian woman. She was interviewed in the media. That's amazing. So imagine that, and I think again, it's hard to. I know that it's debatable in America. Here in Israel, it's very, very clear. This is the right time. If you want, we can get into some interior political issues in Israel and Netanyahu and all of that. It's clear. It had to be done. All politics, all sides are telling it had to be done, and that's the time to do it. Yes, there are some criticism. I can get into it if people want privately, or we'll make a video if people will ask about Israeli politics. And again, I do want to make a very special video about Gaza. Because there is a reason why we're still there. We still have 53 hostages, and still Hamas is holding weapon aiming on us to destroy. So what would you do? This whole idea of yes supplies, no supplies. We are giving supplies now to the people of Gaza, and it's unbelievable. They all want to destroy us because they've been poisoning their brains to do that. And we'll make some videos about it. Keep on sending questions. It helps me to give you what you're looking for. If you watch the video live at the beginning, we had almost had a siren. We had a siren all around us, not in my community in Jerusalem and everywhere. There were crazy explosions. Thank God we didn't have to run, but I had to make sure we were ready. They took all the bags and everything, and yes, stay in touch. I will be here tomorrow, and see you. Bye.